Hope that I'm in frame because I didn't check this before I actually hit record. Hi! I'm going to do a kind of question thing today because I don't really do question videos because nobody asks me any questions. So what we're going to do is I have some questions from people on Instagram that I posted a picture and asked for questions, and I only got a few questions, so I thought I would mix it with a 20 questions about music tag thingy. So I'm going to do that. Hope you're okay with that. What band/artist do you own the most albums by? Now, I have a vinyl player, so I have a lot of vinyls, so I assume that they're talking about, like, they're probably talking about digitals, which, in that case it would be, I'm pretty sure, Green Day. I have a lot of albums by Green Day on my computer, but if we're talking about vinyl form, I have a tie between Jukebox the Ghost and David Bowie, so I have 3 of each. I have Let Live and Let Ghosts, Everything Under the Sun, and Safe Travels by Jukebox the Ghost. Those are the 3 that I have for them. And then for Bowie, I have Heroes, Let's Dance, and Aladdin Sane. So I have an equal amount for those, and those are the most amount that I have. If that makes sense, I don't know. What is the last song you listened to? Pretty sure the last song I listened to was a Sex Pistols song. I forget. Oh, I listened to their version of Johnny B. Good and Roadrunner, which is on the Rock and Roll Swindle album. So, there's that for you in case you were curious as to what I listened to. What is in your CD player right now? Fun fact, I don't own a CD player because CDs are irrelevant nowadays. And I also don't have a disk drive in my computer, so I don't own any CDs. So, the last vinyl I listened to was the Front Bottoms. The one with the purple face. I forget the name of the album, but it's in my closet. What was the last show you attended? The last show I attended was AFI 30 Seconds to Mars in Lincoln Park, and it was a really good concert, even though I don't like Lincoln Park. I like AFI and 30 Seconds to Mars, so that was great. What was the greatest show you've ever been to? I really like the Fall Out Boy concerts that I've been to. I've been to 2. The first one had 21 Pilots, Panic at the Disco, and Fall Out Boy, and then the second one was, I forget the opening band. It was the Monument Tour. It had Paramore and Fall Out Boy. I don't know, they were really good. What's the worst show you've ever been to? The worst show I've ever been to was about, 2 concerts ago. I went to see Panic at the Disco. Not saying Panic at the Disco is bad, I love Panic at the Disco. It's just the 2 opening bands were shit. And it was a very claustrophobic area, and I'm very claustrophobic, so it was not a good experience for me. So, also I had, like, little kids with me. That's not fun when you have little kids in a standing concert. And also we got sprayed with hoses that we did not want to get sprayed with, so there you go. What is the worst musically involved you have ever been? Oh, I used to be obsessed with Justin Bieber. I hate that, so we don't mention that. What show were you looking forward to? Fun fact, I finished all the shows that I had tickets for. I really want to go to a 21 Pilots concert in September, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to that. So I guess you could say the concert that I'm looking forward to the most is going to be Playlist Live. I don't know if that's considered a concert, but that's what the next thing I'm going to is. So that's in November. So yeah. What is your favorite band shirt? I own a lot of band shirts, just letting you know now. So I don't have a favorite. I guess this one is kind of one of my favorites. It's Kurt Cobain, and it just says Cobain. It's a pretty cool shirt, you know. I own a lot of band shirts though. So I have this cool Fall Out Boy tank top that has like a cemetery on it, and it says Save Rock and Roll. So I guess that one will suffice. I don't know. What musician would you like to hang out with for a day? I really wish that Kurt Cobain was still alive so I could hang out with him. That's probably really cheesy, but I really want to hang out with Kurt Cobain. Yeah. What is one musician or group you would want to make a comeback? Obviously, My Chemical Romance. And maybe Nirvana, because I wasn't alive when Nirvana happened, so I wish I was. Who is one band / artist you've never seen live but always wanted to? I want to see My Chem live. Once again, I wasn't into them when they were big, and I got into them as they were breaking up, so that's not fun. Name 4 or more flawless albums. Okay, I really like Bleach by Nirvana. I like Vessel by 21 Pilots. I like Pretty Odd by Panic at the Disco. That's my favorite Panic album. I like Dookie, I guess, by Green Day. I don't know if that's a flawless album though. How many music related videos / DVDs do you own? I don't own a lot of DVDs, so yeah. I like the movie Sid and Nancy. That's a really good movie if you haven't seen it. It's about Sid Vicious and Nancy Spungen, and it's a really good movie if you like movies about punk people. I don't know. How many concerts / shows have you been to total? I don't know. I've seen a lot of concerts, basically. How about that? Is that good enough? Who have you seen the most live? I've seen Fall Out Boy, I believe. And also, oh no. I've seen Fall Out Boy and Jukebox the Ghost the same amount. So yeah. What is your favorite movie soundtrack? I really like the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. That one's a really good soundtrack. Also, Scott Pilgrim and Nightmare Before Christmas. So, those are my 3. What was your last musical phase before you wisened up? I was really into a lot of hipster bands, I guess you can say. I mean, I still like that kind of music, but I realized that my music taste has gotten a bit more edgy and punk-like and grungy, because, I don't know, I've gotten really into Kurt Cobain and Sid Vicious. It's a really bad habit. What's your guilty pleasure that you hate to admit to liking? I really like Fancy, and there's a song, you might have heard of it. It's called Anaconda.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
That's embarrassing. I have some questions from Instagram. The first one is, what are your 3 favorite TV shows? I don't watch a lot of TV. I'm not like an average Tumblr person. I've been watching a lot of Bob's Burgers. Oh, I watch a lot of Big Brother too. I'm really into Big Brother this season. I don't know. What's your all-time favorite band? See, I like a lot of bands, so I can't really have an all-time favorite one. I haven't mentioned We the Kings for anything. I love We the Kings. Charles Trippy, my boo. I don't know. This is hard. The band that I'm always going to like is going to be Green Day, so I guess I'll say Green Day. It's not my favorite band though. I don't know. I'm really, really, really liking Nirvana at the moment, so let's just say Nirvana. How about that? Is that good? Okay. And by the way, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my god, Nirvana. I actually do listen to Nirvana, so don't say anything. I know I look like a hipster. It's my style. I'm sorry. I was also asked by Danny, what is the meaning of life? And my answer for you is pizza. So, there you go. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was, enjoyable. I don't know. Yeah. See you guys later.